The show came to me 2 years ago. At the time, I was in a very different phase of my life. You're putting yourself out there, which is a very vulnerable position to be in, especially on reality TV.
But how did Tiger and Jackie so motivated you?
My father just said, go in bindas. My brother, I think he's always been my biggest support. He's always allowed me to dream and allowed me to strive for my goals.
Biggest khatra in your career you have taken?
Breaking away from who everyone expected me to be or what they expected me to do, which is, act or get into that field. There's nothing deliberate about it. It's just something that I feel like is not for me.
Well, who is your biggest khatra? Like anything you're phobic or scared of?
In an airplane, your life is completely in someone else's hands, and just that sort of lack of control scares me. I think the unexpected scares me a little bit.
Hello and welcome to Bollywood Bubble. I'm Aakruti Bagla, and today I'm with someone who effortlessly oozes inspiration, Krishna Shroff. Hello and welcome to Bollywood Bubble.
Thank you for having me.
Well, from oozing inspiration on your social media, say, to now paving your way to a reality show, how has it been?
It's been amazing, but I think, there's a certain connection. I think Khatron is still staying true to my personality and the brand that I've built. So I think it was just a perfect fit and it made sense.
Like you mentioned, it's a brand you have built. Do you think with that also comes a certain kind of scrutiny which pressurizes you? Because audience definitely have a lot of expectations from you.
There's definitely a lot of pressure because of the whole physical aspect that I bring to the show. But I've been telling everyone today, it's more about the mental game, I think. I think it's 80% mental and 20% physical because, if you're unable to conquer the mind, the body is not going to follow.
True. But is this the first time you've offered the show?
No, actually, this show came to me 2 years ago. At the time, I was in a very different phase of my life. You're putting yourself out there, which is a very vulnerable position to be in, especially on reality TV. You're showing all aspects of you and every emotion. It's very raw, it's very unfiltered, it's unscripted. So I feel like you have to be in a very secure, confident place with yourself in your life to then feel comfortable doing that and putting yourself out there. So fast forward, 2 years later, they came back to me and they asked if I wanted to be a part of it again. And I feel like I was ready, and I believe everything has its right timing, and this was it.
Well, how did your family, including your brother and your father, reacted when you were like, okay, I'm going to Khatron this time?
They know I'm known for doing the crazy things in the family. I'm the black sheep, I kind of steer away from the norm. So there was an element of shock and definitely nervousness because it's a new world for not just me, for them too, right? Because what Dad and Tiger do, it's a very different thing. So definitely some nervousness, a little bit of hesitation, but at the end of the day, I continue to do what I want to do and what I feel like I know I can do and do to the best of my capabilities, and I think my belief in myself gave them the confidence as well, and now I have nothing but support from them.
But how did Tiger and Jackie so motivated you? Okay, you can maybe do it.
My father just said, go in bindas, and my brother, I think he's always been my biggest support. Whatever I choose to do in life, he's never tried to dim my light. He's always allowed me to dream and allowed me to strive for my goals.
But Krishna, over the years, has it been a deliberate attempt that, okay, I want to stay away from acting?
There's nothing deliberate about it. It's just something that I feel like is not for me, Just because I come from the family doesn't mean that that's necessarily what I should be doing. There's a world beyond it. I'm very blessed to be born into the family that I have been born into and the platform that I come from, I'm very proud of that. And it's also allowed me to kind of experiment and follow my passions and follow my dreams. Because of that support system that I have.
But do you feel the show will finally give you an opportunity to showcase your talent to an extent that you can maybe carve a niche for yourself now?
100%, yeah. In fact, I'm looking forward to connecting to a much wider audience and a very different kind of audience. You know, my audience, which is on Instagram, is a very niche audience.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be cool to kind of show, you know, tier 2 and tier 3 what I'm all about as well.
Yeah. You know, to continue with, there is this Khatra segment I have. Well, I'll be asking you some questions and you have to be like rapid.
Okay.
Biggest Khatra you have taken in your life?
Every day is a khatra, I think. You know, every day people think that I'm so motivated and disciplined, but I mean, I have those days that I struggle too, you know, and don't feel like moving my but I think you come across those challenges every day. So I'd say every single day is a khatra, and it's just how you react to it and how you are able to overcome it that will then kind of differentiate you from the crowd.
Well, biggest khatra in your career you have taken?
I think for me, it's always been about kind of breaking away from who everyone expected me to be or what they expected me to do, which is, you know, act or get into that field because of the family that I come from. So I think just creating an identity away from that for myself has definitely been the biggest challenge.
Well, who is your biggest khatra? Like anything you're phobic or scared of?
A few things. I think mostly it's probably, you know, not having control. Like for example, in an airplane, you know, your life is completely in someone else's hands, and just that sort of lack of control scares me. I think the unexpected scares me a little bit. Yeah.
Who are you a khatra to, you think? Like among the competitors that are coming in the show.
Okay. Who am I a khatra to?
Like you think you can give a tough competition to?
Honestly, I'm hearing for the first time today that people think I'm a strong competitor, which is very motivating. I wasn't looking at myself as a strong competitor, to be honest, you know, because I mean, they're probably talking about my physicality, but like I said, it's all in the mind. So we're all coming into this on such an equal playing field. And that's what makes this whole experience so beautiful and exciting.
Lastly, challenges you define as khatra.
In the show specifically?
Real and real life.
Honestly, on the show specifically, I'd say the shock stunts are quite brutal. No amount of preparation can prepare you for that. It's just, you know, how much you can endure. And again, it's just about the unexpected. So I'd probably say the shock stunt.
Something you are looking forward to tell Rohit Shetty?
I'm just excited to meet him. I've never met him before. And I've heard, you know, such amazing things from my father and my brother about him because they're both working with him as well. So it'll be cool to be the third member of the family who's shooting with him simultaneously.
Thank you so much, Krishna. It was amazing and looking forward for your journey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hey guys, this is Krishna Shroff and you're watching me on Bollywood Bubble.